years, Greatest Sports Legends has featured 5 Olympic decathlon champions.
I can remember talking to someone at the breakfast table and 2 days before the decathlon, and he said, Milt, who do you think is the man to beat in the decathlon? And I said, you're looking at it. You're having breakfast with it.
I knew that Kuznetsov would be the toughest at that point, but at least the press thought so. But I also knew that there was a young athlete that I've been working with at UCLA, C.K. Young, and I felt that when it came down through the 10th event, he would be the one that I'd have to beat.
It must have been quite a thrill in the opening day ceremonies, Mexico City.
Well, you know, it's probably, for an athlete, you know, it's his one shot at being in the biggest show. The 100,000 people just sort of even makes it come home that much stronger. It's sensational.
That, to me, was the greatest thrill of my life. Just as I got to the finish line, about 20 yards from the finish line, the announcer over the PA system said, "It looks like Jenner's going to be our 3rd man." And that was the first time I realized in my life that I not only had a chance, but I was going to make it on the team.
Now, the decathlon consists of, and I quote, the 100 and 400 meter runs, the 110-meter hurdles, the long jump, the high jump, the shot put, the discus throw, the javelin toss, the pole vault, and it culminates with the 1,500-meter race.
Wow, and it is done over 2 consecutive days. The first Olympic decathlon champion to appear on Greatest Sports Legends was Bob Mathias. The host was Paul Hornung, and Bob was kind enough to demonstrate one of the field events for Paul.
Paul, 16-pound shot's a lot of fun. Most people think that it's an event only for big, muscular guys, but that's really not the case. The secret of a good shot putter is also speed. You have a lot of techniques. For example, you have to hold it on your fingertips, nestle it in your neck so you can put it instead of throw it.
Get your body behind.
You have to have your body behind it, all your muscles, plus speed across that circle. Take a look. Well, let me show you.
All right.
Nice technique there by Mathias, right? Now, don't forget, his claim to fame started when he was just 17 years old. Coming out of high school, he qualified for the 1948 Olympic Games at 17, Murph.
Yeah, it is amazing when you think about it.
Well, the Olympics were held in London, and remarkably, Bob Mathias took home the gold medal.
After this Olympic achievement, Bob went on to play football at Stanford University.
Yeah? Well, was he any good?
Well, check this out. Mathias then qualified for the 1952 Olympics in Helsinki, Finland.
What motivated you? What did you want to go back for? You said earlier that you may not go back to the 52 Olympics.
Paul, I started looking at the world's record. Glenn Morris set it in 1936, and I think I had a goal. All of it, I just made up my mind to have a goal or a target to shoot for, and that goal was winning the 52 games plus setting the world's and Olympic record. So that was my goal.
He would reach his goal, setting a decathlon world record and winning a 2nd straight Olympic gold medal. And then after his Olympic heroics, Bob went on to become a 4-term congressman representing the state of California.
Look, seems like he's the kind of guy that could do pretty much anything he put his mind to.
I'd have to agree. And he's also one of the greats in Olympic history. I think we all have to agree with that.